So the reason I'm reacting to this trailer and is very interested in watching this is because I'm a '90s kid, and the Menendez brothers were a big subject growing up. You know, I heard my parents talking about it, other adults talking about it. I was a kid, so I didn't really know what they were saying. And then I became a teenager, and I think they had I don't know if it was a retrial. Oh, no, it was like a documentary about basically saying that the Menendez brothers should be out of jail because of how disgusting their parents were, especially their father. And again, I only knew a little bit, and I remember asking my father as a teenager, like, what was the big deal? Like, why as a kid we always heard Menendez, but even in comedies, which is kind of weird. Even in certain comedy shows, they was mentioned, and other shows, it was always little nuggets of the Menendez brothers, and I was unaware. All I knew was they was in jail for taking the lives of their parents. Then I became a teenager and realized why certain adults felt for these brothers. And I never understood, because as a kid, I'm like, well, they belong in jail. I became a teenager and heard that, you know, a lot of parents, and my dad even said the reason people had pity on them, even though the courts didn't, people had pity on them, was because that it's not all it looks, that there was something dirty about their family, and the brothers found a way to get out of it. You know, it was a darker route of getting out of it, but basically overall, a lot of people was on their side that they shouldn't be in jail, that maybe they should look more into this story. And that's what I was told as a teenager. Again, after that, I didn't really know much about it, you know, being a teenager, focused on other things in life. I heard only a little bit of them. And then there was some kind of other documentary that came out basically talking about their innocence and said that they should not be in jail no more. Because I think they've been in jail since 89, right? 89 or 90. So they've been in jail for a while. But there was some kind of documentary that came out. I never watched it, but it was a documentary that was talking about, basically it summed it up saying that they should be out of jail. That the parents were dark and this, and the brothers did not have it. They didn't know any other way to get out besides taking, you know, their family's life. And as dark as that is, they was doing it out of self-defense, basically. And again, I didn't watch the documentary, but I always remember that little trailer. And I was like, dang, I remember when as a teenager, my dad mentioning that they should not be in jail. You know, it's, you know, taking someone's life wrong, sure. But are we going to ignore the fact of what the parents did? So I'm looking forward to seeing more of detail, because again, I'm talking just out of the little bit I know and was told. Like, my dad didn't go full into the story of it because that's not something he wanted to talk about. He gave a little bit and said, you know what, son, I'll just put it to you this way. A lot of people believe those brothers should be out. A lot of people think so. But the courts didn't really, according to what was told to me, the courts didn't believe them and said all this stuff that, you know, that the brother was just evil, so on and so forth. I want to know for myself. You heard about these brothers a lot. Like I did, even as a kid. People, even neighbors talking about it and all that stuff. I was living in Atlantic City as a kid, and Detroit in Midway as well. And they was talked about a lot. So I'm interested in seeing their story.
I'm gonna need you to walk me through what happened. Part of this process is the two of you reconnecting, growing closer as brothers.
Erik and I killed our parents together, so I'd say that makes us pretty close. It's up to us now, right? And they would be proud of us. They would be proud of us.
I thought that getting rid of them was gonna make me feel better. I'm having these nightmares.
You're not getting it! You don't fucking get it, Erik! We did it! We fucking did it!
Hold on a minute. Did you just order a grilled cheese and tap water?
Yeah?
How many shrimp do you have? Like an actual number.
So they was living for a little bit after the family died.
Our life was one thing. And we decided we weren't gonna take that anymore. right now. We're gonna demand more out of life.
I want your money.
And we are never gonna fucking go back.
You don't murder your parents that way. Literally defacing them. That's not about money. That's about something deeper and darker.
Erik, I know that they would be proud of us.
Yeah, that. Like, they always showing some weird scene with their dad, bro. Like, in the room by themselves, and then whatever that is.
Erik, I know that they would be proud of us.
Wow. I didn't know, though, that, well, I didn't know a lot, but so they, after they took away their parents, and I'm saying, I'm being careful with my words because I'm on YouTube, but after they took away their parents, you know what I mean when I say that, they was living a little bit. I thought, after that situation, they just got arrested. But no, they was living for a little bit. I wonder what it was that got them. Well, probably investigators, found out it was them. I can only imagine, bro, what the father did. Because you can see they like those little clips of the father, something more than, you can see it, you can tell he probably was abusive, obviously. But something crazy happened. And it has to do with their dad. From the looks of it. Maybe the mom too, but because I will say this, she might not have done anything to them, but still did something to them by not saying anything, by not helping them. I don't know who the father was. It looks like obviously they lived a rich life. And sometimes in them rich families, there's a lot of darkness and that kind of stuff that be going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But something happened. And I want to watch this show. This is a show I actually want to get into and know. And maybe this is, they'll dive deep into it to where it'll release the brothers. Lyle and Erik, I hope the best for you. I don't know. I can't say 100% if I know you're innocent or not. But if you are, I hope you get out. I hope you get out. Like, I can't say I know what it feels like to go through what you went through, Now, I'm not even talking about jail. I'm talking about with the parents, So I want to watch this show to get more understanding. I ain't going to front. I want to watch the show. And I wonder, whoever made this show, did they talk to the brothers, like went and visited them in jail to get more out of it? And, because I don't want to hear a lot of the stories coming out from the outside in, as in from other people who don't really know what happened in that house and they just making stuff up. I hope the brothers are actually part of making this story, But thinking about it now, it's 2024. That was 1989. I don't know when they got arrested, because obviously they showed that they lived a little life before they got arrested. But still, that was a long time ago. To be in prison that long, and there's a possibility you should be out by now. That's something. But I don't know. I don't know what's true or what's not. I've heard, like I said, growing up, everybody said that they should not be in jail. Everybody. And my dad was like, look, I know what they did, but like put them on some kind of probation or something, but don't put them in jail. So that's what parents of old, my parents and other adults said back then. And now we're getting, a whole show of it. And I'm pretty sure Netflix, because Monsters, they did Dahmer and they was breaking that down. I'm pretty sure they're going to break this one down as well. So we'll see. But anyway, let me know what you feel about it. And yeah, again, Lyle and Erik, if y'all innocent, again, I won't know till I watch this. I could go and look at the documentary. I just didn't. But I'll just wait for this show. Stay strong. Hope the best for you. And that is a long time in jail. Hopefully, whatever happens in this show, forget the show. Hopefully, if y'all innocent now, something happens. I'm pretty sure somebody's working on y'all release. I don't know. But overall, hope the best for you. Prayers to you. And any other families that are going through this that are just it's not revealed yet. I'm talking about with parents, the crazy parents like this, Yeah, I can't say I know what that feels like. So I'm not even gonna sit there like I know what you're going on. Nah, bro. And that's just from the little bit I've seen. I'm like, I can already tell something ain't right there. But anyway, Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll check you later.